feast. Ikkyu's motto: entering the realm of the Buddha is easy. Entering the realm of the devil is difficult. Anyone can be a saint. The challenge is awakening amidst the world's passions. There's a rich tradition of the abject body the world over, which to some extent depends on separation. Blood, semen, and urine, part of us then evacuated, unwanted, foul. The abbot scolds young Shuken for blowing out the candles. The Buddha is holy, and human breath is dirty. Extinguish the flames by waving your hand or a fan. The following morning, he sees Shuken chanting back to the altar. You told me that human breath was dirty and should not be directed toward images of the Buddha. But how can we chant without breathing? Lin Chi's unmilled Zen sets the table for Ikkyuan transgression. Shit and piss and just be human. When hungry, when tired, sleep. Make yourself the master of every situation. Ikkyu takes it further. If you are thirsty, you dream of water. If you are cold, you dream of a warm coat. As for me, I dream of the pleasures of the boudoir. That's my nature. Transgression, a spell of consciousness, the only issue. For today, nobody recognizes that eroticism is an insane world whose depths, far beyond its ethereal forms, are infernal, not animal. For we know what the animals do not know, that we will die. The birth of this extreme emotion and self-reflection separates us. For sex does not bring us to tears, but it always disturbs us, sometimes shatters us. And one of two things ensures. Either it makes us laugh, or else it impels us to the violence of an embrace. Eroticism is exacerbated desire in opposition to death, which some kind of violence which interrupts the regular order of things, the usual course of events, an inflamed movement, a movement of self-loss, a ghastly maze where lost ones must tremble. The most moving of realities, but nonetheless, at the same time, the most ignoble. Fire casts a lurid light. The shadow of the tongs encircles the weapon. The Earl has broken in and socket on the floor and drawn his sword. The lawyer has run him through. His broken sword dropped on the carpet. Coronets are blazed all over the room, from the top of the canopy to the prostrate dog. A squinting merchant gazes at himself, a Roman bust frowning while Cupid plays the bagpipes. The pillbox has not done its job. The girl who stands between his legs is infected. She twirls her wedding ring in a handkerchief. She sees a skeleton groping the cadaver amid the doctor's inventions. Machines for setting bones and uncorking bottles. A dozing servant inadvertently sets fire to a chair with a candle. A puffy castrato sings to the flames, accompanied by a flute. And the art is equally cheap. A pissing boy, a jumbled still life, a pipe set alight by the glowing nose of a drunk. A cat leers over fish, and a Buddha smiles. Amid the shrubbery of a Rococo clock, the doctor steals away with a pathetic boar's head, while St. Luke, the patron of artists, inscribes these transgressions.